babes, welcome back.
Hello, hello. I almost said good morning. My brain's just not in my brain.
Morning was 8 hours ago.
Thankfully. What's up, babes? Welcome back to No Topics, Just Vibes.
Yeah, it's Amber.
And Zoe.
And this is a very late evening filming, so bear with us.
Sorry. TJ wanted to go out on a date night. So I was like, I can't say no to him.
How dare he?
Girl, honestly, we both kind of regretted it, though. So for those who don't know me, I moved to South Dakota from Texas about a year and a month ago. This was the first time we have actively sought to have Mexican food since we moved.
I wouldn't have done that. Good for you.
Yeah, it went as well as you would expect it. Like, it
was awful.
We wouldn't go back, but it wasn't the worst Mexican food we've ever had. But we will not go back. I will leave the place unnamed. But it was not good.
I remember the last time we were here, I tried to tell you we needed to go get some Mexican food, but you weren't down for it, so we didn't.
Next time I come down, I will be down for it. They had good guacamole. That's really what saved them. Good tableside guac.
Okay.
I would go back for that.
Queso, or not that you would eat that, so never mind.
Yeah, no, TJ didn't get the queso. Nothing was seasoned. So
I wish that could surprise me, but it doesn't.
But, like, I know they're catering to, like, their audience, which is great, but, like, girl, at least some salt and pepper. Like, there was not even, like, salt on anything, and I'm just like, okay.
Damn.
But that's okay. We still had a good time. Good company.
I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum. I bought some carne asada meat last night, and I made some onions and bell peppers with it and had that for lunch. And the bell peppers are doing what bell peppers usually do.
I think I'm having sympathy symptoms because I had a peanut butter and jelly, and that's doing the same thing that the bell peppers do to us. Peanut butter and jelly.
A PBJ?
So I think I'm having sympathy, like, issues.
Okay.
You can take them. I don't want them.
I don't want them either. And I actually, of all the things that annoyed me today, realizing when I was halfway home that I had left, like, all the food that I had meal prepped, because I also just, like, put it all together, my dinner at work, the rage I felt.
What'd you have for dinner, then?
Mickey D's.
Oh, heck yeah. You paused. I'm like, okay, like, you don't have to, we can talk about that later. That can be a private conversation, but.
Yeah, I just was like, I wasn't even that hungry. And I was like, I'm just going to go and get something that's like $5 or less, and I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie, I do regret getting it, but
yeah,
the damage has been done. And Ro got to have some French fries and part of a cheeseburger, so she was happy about it. Someone had
McDonald's fries hit so hard, so I wouldn't complain about that.
That's why they're on my Mount Rushmore, I think. I don't know if any of us. I don't know if either of us selected it.
I don't think I selected McDonald's because they're good, and everyone knows this. They're good when you're in the drive-thru line. By the time you get home, they're already stale.
Oh no, minimum half the fries were eaten just on, like, the 2-minute drive to get to my house.
That's another one of our like, friendship things. If you're driving, aka when you're driving, because only Amber drives, if we get McDonald's, I feed her car fries like a good passenger.
Yes.
She just sticks out her hand. Just one for you, one for me.
Ugh, and the Chick-fil-A fries are really where it's at.
Agreed.
Those car fries hit so hard.
A Chick-fil-A Coke Zero, and a chicken biscuit. Let's go.
You know, so I got your care package this weekend with the orange Nerds clusters.
Yes,
and I know you and I talked about them the other day, and you said they taste exactly the same. They do not taste the same. They do not taste the same.
TJ. That's what TJ said. I had never had them before. I asked him, and he said, I think they taste exactly the same. So that's what I said, because I don't know. I've never had them. And you roasted them. I was like, well, I've already bought her the bag, so we'll see. So the Halloween ones don't taste the same.
They don't taste the same. But
what do they taste like?
Orange Nerds. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. But it reminded me of when you, me, and I think it was Peyton, and we did that taste test to see if we could tell the difference between the blue and the red ones. If we threw those in the mix, I think you would very easily tell. You could tell which ones are not like the others.
But you were the only one who was able to guess the right one. Peyton and I just were just like, they just taste like sugar.
Yeah, like I also sugar. Probably eat them a little bit more.
Fair.
I also like the videos where people say that it's like a really good refuel while you're running instead of like the gels. Because in my girl brain, it's nerds are healthy and make me run faster.
No, that's exactly when you said that, I was like, oh, so they're a health food.
Yeah.
Hello? Red 40 is now healthy.
Even though I'm not running the distance to need gels or the nerds clusters, in my head, running equals nerds.
I think anything after 1 mile is like, okay, time for a cluster.
Fair enough.
It's a reward.
I agree.
Just 2 clusters like every mile? That's great. It's more than I'm getting now.
True. That's very true. I have
and you're still
going
to work it off.
Not to bring those in because they will set a bag down at like our communal little candy desk in our team area, and I can eat half the bag in a day and not even blink. They're so good.
TJ brought home some Oreos today.
Oh, they'll be gone by tomorrow.
Soon. Probably.
That man he consumes Oreos like no other.
He got these for free because of like one of the trucks he works on. They expired today. He's like, so they're just gonna get thrown out if y'all don't take them. And I'm like, do Oreos really expire? And it's today. Like, I don't really think chemicals expire. They make it a little stale, but
I was about to say a stale Oreo is a disappointing Oreo.
It is. No, these are really crisp. It's a fresh new pack. They dropped off quite a few of them, so everybody took one. Took one home.
Yum.
I don't have to work the rest of the week, except Friday.
Must be nice. Can't relate. That's the one day I will be working a half day.
Well, for those who don't know, my parents have moved up here with us, so we're hoping to move tomorrow. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, too, so that'll be fun. It'll be like a wet t-shirt contest. Just moving.
Like a wet mattress and a wet couch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just station yourself inside where you can like hand wash the dishes and help your mom put them up. Like that's the stuff I prefer to do. Mm-hmm. I like the organization. Like moving sucks, but the reorganizing of things is so much fun. So much fun.
Kitchen is like my favorite thing to do.
Oh, kitchen is the best. Kitchen
and then bathroom. Yes. Yep. You can tell we're girls who have moved a lot.
Yep.
A lot.
Except not,
kitchen and a bathroom.
Neither of us are moving this year. Both of us have resigned.
We haven't resigned. Ours is not up until February.
Okay, well, did you move this year? When did you move into your apartment?
I moved in February.
Okay, well, just kidding. I won't be moving this year. I re-signed that shit so fast.
Well, depending on what's going on. So, guys, in this neighborhood I live in, I'm going to tell them what happened. What I texted you about, the break-ins.
Right.
So yesterday, Monday, we get a text from our property management company. We live in a brand new like townhouse division. It's like young single families, or there's like young families with like young children, and it's a dead end. Like it's literally a circle. We're in the middle of freaking corn and soy fields, and then it's probably like a mile to get to like the main road, I would say. So we live back here pretty quiet and quaint. We get a text on Monday saying like, hey, I'm going to read it verbatim because this is crazy. She said, hey, it has come to my attention that Saturday night/Sunday morning, there were several break-ins and break-in attempts. Please be advised to lock all doors and residents, especially at nighttime hours or when not present. So
She dropped us.
That scared the ever-living shit out of me. It just fell. Okay. Oh, my Lord. Okay.
Oh, my Lord.
Anywho, oh, my Lord. So when I read that to you, that exact verbiage, when she says break-ins, what does your head automatically go to?
House.
Your house, right?
You're coming into my dwelling.
Yeah, several break-ins. And I've already experienced having a house broken into, and, it is you're never the same in that house again. And it has affected my ability to be alone in homes. It does scare me, but I'm so comfortable in this house. I just didn't think anything would happen. So I got that text Monday morning, and then Monday night I obviously slept like shit because I'm just thinking oh my God, because they didn't give us any other details. I emailed them, nothing. I go talk to the apartment manager today. She was like, oh yeah, like several cars. Excuse me? And she was like, yeah, like they left their cars unlocked and one person left their keys in their car unlocked. And I'm like, oh, so they're just, like, I'm not saying it should happen to people, but like, they're just being idiots. Who, like, no matter where you are, I think Amber said, like, if you live in a town of 12 people, it's the only time it's okay to do that. But like, that, I don't know if it's just me, but it's such a big difference from being cars that are broken into than houses.
No, I agree.
And like, she was like, yeah, I put it in my email. And I'm like, no, I literally told her, I was like, hey, there's not a mention, because I pulled it up. It's like, there's not a mention of a car in here. And I'm not going to lie to you, that is much less extreme than houses actively being broken into.
Especially in the middle of the night, because we've talked about this before, and I know the podcast that I've listened to, like, even they talk about it, the podcast I listen to besides us, is that if somebody is breaking into your house in the middle of the night, you either know them because they, one, either know the layout of their house, or two, they are mentally messed up to think that they potentially know that house layout better than the homeowners that should be currently there. Because statistically, house break-ins happen in the middle of the day while we're gone at work.
And that's when we had our house broken into, it was in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
So, like, I know, like, realistically, I'm like, okay, maybe it was a one-off thing, like, before I knew it was cars, but I was, like, trying to talk myself down, but, like, I moved our plant, like, the big plant I have downstairs in front of our glass door, so if somebody tries to come in, because that's, like, really the only entrance without us hearing it, they would knock that shit over, and we would hear it immediately.
Well, do you have that giant pole that goes in between the doors to...
No, I need to get another one.
Yeah. My last apartment didn't have one, but also... we opened up to the pool, so I really wasn't that concerned about people coming through. The real concern was the kids screaming in the pool.
I just don't know who leaves their car unlocked regardless, and I'm just so
we've
thankful.
Had a couple coworkers, remember, that would leave their cars unlocked, and their cars would get stolen, or people would be looking in them.
Well, she said even the cars that were, like, unlocked that like people opened, they just rummaged through them. The owners didn't report anything missing. So I'm like, in my head, I built it up to this big thing because this girl didn't respond to me. And I'm just like, yeah, it's still scary. It's cars. But it happened like 2 years ago when my in-laws lived here. They said it was just high school kids looking to make quick money. Which, duh. They should grab one of those Traegers. Like we talked about this morning. Those Traegers are those Blackstones.
If my car is unlocked or if it's not parked in a garage, I'm not leaving anything of value in it.
No.
I think at any given time, there's maybe like $5 cash in my car just for like an emergency little stash. And that's about it.
The worst thing I could lose is my sunglasses. Those Ray-Bans I found. Those are like $150. I don't want to, and I love them to death. That would be the worst thing to lose.
I do have my Club Masters in there, but those are not my permanent. Those aren't my regular sunglasses.
Squish. I would be so sad to lose Young Squish. I could buy another one.
What the fuck is that?
My little octopus that I have on my car.
Oh, okay.
You didn't know his name?
I'm sure you told it to me at one point, and I just forgot. Oops.
That's okay.
I'm glad no apartments are being broken into.
Thankfully. And I'll still probably sleep a little uneasy tonight, but hopefully after that I'll be fine.
Well, you take some NyQuil-Z.
Some of our neighbors still left their garage open all night. I'm like, well, okay. Y'all weren't really scared about the message.
That's crazy. Your garage door is such an easy way to get into your house.
Yeah.
Lock it. It's not that hard. Most garage doors are just a little button. You don't even have to pull it down yourself. Just push the button.
Just push the button.
Just push the button.
Pull the lever trunk.
Even when I'm like house sitting or staying at a house, primarily house sitting, like the garage door, I'm double checking, that shit's closed. And the door going into the garage, also locked and deadbolted.
I go a step further. I lock the garage. Like you can lock the actual garage from it going up and down. I go that far.
That's fair. That's
because you really just need a universal clicker to get it open.
Okay, well, now I'm gonna have Zoe knows about like how my past experiences house sitting and how stressful they are. So thank you for
weird
adding
always
that.
happens though.
Yeah, thanks for adding that to
like
the list of things that I need to think about.
It's usually when we're alone that like the nastiest storms come out, or like there's weird noises you've never heard before, and it's like, why?
9 times
2 dogs.
Yeah, well, they're not always the most helpful and easing my anxiety, but yeah, 9 times out of 10 when I'm house or dog sitting, there is a storm that's blowing through that is causing the tornado sirens to go off.
I'm thinking about the picture frame.
What picture? The one that fell the last time I house sat? Oh, I'm house sitting and I barricade myself in the room that I am staying in. So, like I said, garage doors. Yes, garage doors locked. I've checked all the windows on the first floor to make sure they're locked. Back, front door, all of them deadbolted, and the little knobby thingy locked. I also am armed at most given time.
And dangerous.
Yeah, well, dangerous without being armed, but yeah. And then I have usually 2 dogs with me barking, and they'll bark at strange noises, which sets me off. But bedroom doors locked. Even the bathroom door connected to the bedroom closed. Even the only entrance is through the bedroom. That shit is still staying locked. And last time I was dog sitting there, I usually fall asleep with the TV on too, because I think me and the dogs need some noise, because houses shift, AC kicks on and off, and there's just the creaks and groans of the house. Not a big deal. So usually I fall asleep with the TV on, low volume, usually Twilight. Thank you, Bella, for usually waking me up at the end of Twilight 1. That's how I know it's time to turn the TV off. It's like 2, 3 in the morning, and I hear this loud crash. Very, very loud. The dogs, though, like, they jump up, but don't bark. And I'm like, cool. Why are y'all not stressing? Because now my heart is racing. And I'm just laying there. And usually I won't. Like, I've gotten comfortable enough at this house that I'm okay sleeping on my side with my back to the door because I know it's locked and I have everything else locked.
I know it's locked.
I know it's locked. That night, I rolled back over and literally just laid on my back because one side's windows, one side's door. So I gotta make sure, like,
she gotta keep an eye out for Selena.
I stayed up for probably 2 or 3 hours, just like listening to the noises, only to find out in the morning when I turned the lights on, a picture, like a canvas photo that was on my side of the bedroom door. So in the room that I'm in, had just fallen. It had just torn, the canvas had torn and just fallen on the ground. But I didn't want to I was too scared to get up and check, so.
Oh, I wouldn't check. I would stay awake the whole night. That seems rational to me. And then when it's daytime, I can go outside.
Well, that's the other thing. These dogs wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, so daytime or morning time, it's still dark.
It's still dark, yeah.
But at least they're going out first. Like, they'll notify me.
Sniff something out. No, I wouldn't go out either. I would just...
Yeah.
Nope.
Even when I wake up, the first thing I do is put the radio on, because the silence is just deafening. But
yeah, I think I do the same. Like, I get up, like, his teacher's already gone, and I just turn on, like, a podcast or music.
Yeah. It's still not as bad as the time. Story time again, part 2. Everybody, when I was house sitting at the same house, but was more paranoid, because this is one of the first couple times I had been there alone, and the dogs would not start barking at every single thing, and they were starting to bark at the front door, and it was really windy, really stormy, so they're barking at the front door. So I'm like standing at the front door, like there's not a peephole, so I'm trying to see out. I have no idea if there's anybody there, and I'm calling the homeowner because I'm like, hey, I don't know if maybe like a friend's coming over to like check on something. They're not answering. And then as I'm standing in the front door, at the complete opposite end of the house is the back door, and I hear something hit that door, and then the dogs start barking over there. So I'm literally just in the middle of 2 doorways, like freaking the fuck out. the homeowner finally answered because I texted them and I was like, I don't know if you have someone coming over to like check things out because it was only like 6 or 7 p.m. but it was still dark. But I was like, you need to let somebody know, like, if they're trying to get into your house to get something. I am armed. It is loaded.
Get shot.
My hand is on the trigger. Like, I'm ready.
I'm just nervous enough that like there will be a second where you're just a person I don't know, where you could be my mother, and I am so scared right now that.
Well, what was even scarier is, so I put that past my head. I was like, I'm gonna be fine. It'll be okay. The next morning, though, I go in the backyard and the back gate is open. And I had gone through the back gate because they had accidentally locked the front door, so I couldn't get in. And so I couldn't remember if I had closed it or not. So in my head, I chalked it all up to the winds. In my head, it was 100% the winds. I was fine.
Naturally.
But I can tell you, I got maybe an hour of sleep that night because I was just posted up at the door waiting for anything.
An intruder.
That's when I stopped listening to true crime for a good couple months.
This is what it's like to be a woman, guys. If you're a man listening to this, you see the irrational fear we have.
Terrifying.
Because the men in our lives would have just went right back to sleep. Probably not even woken
100%. Up. No, probably not.
Cool. Like the time TJ sent me to check out the loud noise that was in our living room. Thankfully, it was just a picture as well. But he was just like, it's fine. No, what the fuck, it's not.
Nope. No, it's not. And I'm not going to go check. That's a you job. That's a blue job. Blue job only.
That's a blue job. Here, I think it would definitely be. I'm not going down those stairs. Are you kidding? I'm not going downstairs. No.
At least you'd have the high ground. You like kick them in the shoulder, in the face.
Fair. Mm-hmm. No, TJ and I talked about it. He was like, if someone were to come in our house, I'd just sit right up top of those stairs. I'd yell that he's like armed or whatever dangerous, but like if you're in my house, that's your problem.
I love that I have such a small space to defend, because that's the problem when I go house sitting. That is too much of a, like, I can't defend this entire fortress. I need my small
at night automatically becomes like a haunted house. Like there's demons up there or something.
100%.
Like
I'm not going up there. Because I also have a irrational fear of attic doors, especially in the ones that are half human size. Criminal. Whoever thought to put those in
crawling
houses,
out of there? What is crawling out of there?
Straight to jail. Don't pass go. I'm not going upstairs once the sun goes down.
Nope.
Not honestly, not even at dusk. Not going up there.
Whatever I left up there, well, it is what it is.
Well, also, but the house...
It's different when your living space is upstairs. Like, because their living space is downstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I
upstairs, that guest room upstairs has like those 7-8 foot Halloween figures that I've gifted them for like my company giveaways. So even if you do walk, like because I've done that, where I'm scanning. You guys can't see my air quotes. I'm scanning just to whatever weird noise I've heard. I'm making sure that it's the house settling, and I'll go up there, and I have to say it out loud. There are figures in there. They're tall because there's like 2 killer clowns. There's an 8-foot Oogie Boogie, and then there's a Michael Myers. And if you walk in front of them just right, it activates their motion sensors, and you're gonna have Michael Myers just doing his little knifing motion. So
it's like an actual haunted house.
Yeah, it haunts my soul, that's for sure.
I would do like a mental count, be like, okay, we still got 7 of them, cool. They didn't just automatically like Five Nights at Freddy that shit and come alive.
Well, you weren't there, but when we were hanging out there one time, Ray and I we played hide and seek in the dark, right? Super fun.
Why did you do that?
No, it actually it was fun.
Okay.
I realized, though, that Oogie Boogie, because now every time I house it, I have to punch Oogie Boogie, because when we were playing hide and seek in the dark, I realized you can go up under his green burlap sack, and you can hide in there, and nobody will find you. So now when I'm house sitting,
you're 5'2".
5'2" murders still exist.
Napoleon?
He's also like, Oogie Boogie's 8 feet tall. You could fit in there.
Okay. well, I'm not like a giant, but like I'm thinking like a man size, like an average man size.
That's fair, but it's still not. No,
like
he's
if they're
getting
shorter
punched.
than me, I don't need a gun. I will eviscerate you just with my mouth. That sounds really disgusting.
Boom.
With my 2 punches. No, I would just get him on his ego. You're like, I don't need a gun. Okay, let's sit down.
You just pat him on the head. Oh, look at you doing big boy activities.
I was thinking about irrational fears because you said the little door. I have a fan next to me. All good Texans sleep with a fan on. And like every time I go near it, I instantly grab my hair because I have a fear of my hair getting sucked into it, and then I'm just sucked into the fan.
Is this like an industrial sized fan? Like a box fan?
It's like, yeah, but one of those oscillating ones. TJ has a box fan in his office. Ours is just like one of those stand-up oscillating ones. And like it's always on low, and I have to go past 2 more settings to turn it off. So I'm like, oh my god, if my hair gets stuck in there, I'm just like whipping my head around, or I'm ripping my hair out, which is also a fear.
I whip my head back and forth. I whip my head back and forth. Right? That's a song.
It's just, yes, by Willow Smith. Such an irrational fear. Knock on wood, it's never happened.
Those tiny attic doors. My sister had one in her room growing up, and we had Jack and Jill style rooms. And let me tell you, I was not ever sleeping in that room. Not happening. I also think bedrooms should be at least 30, 40 feet away from any attic door, like space.
Yeah.
I want that to be on the farthest. No, I don't. Why do I even need an attic? No attic. Things live up there. They don't need to.
I think it's called frogging when people live in your house and you don't know it, but they live in your attic. I think it's called frogging is the term.
You've talked about this fear.
That's an irrational fear.
You had that fear.
Yes. There's a movie about it, and they didn't know, and they thought they were going crazy. And sometimes I do think I am too, but I'm also just so forgetful that I don't know where I put things, or like if I ate something, or that sounds weird, or like bad. But there was a movie about it, and they didn't know, and then they finally put up cameras and caught that there was a person living in their house for however many years.
Yeah.
Scary as fuck.
That's why I think every person should have a dog. That dog's gonna alert you if there's something creeping or lurking in the shadows.
No, if there were actual house break-ins, which I'm still gonna try to use this to my advantage, I told TJ, I was like, just another reason we need to get a dog. So I'm not alone.
100%. Be a big boy. Like a mastiff.
No, yeah, after my parents' dogs came over, he's just like, I'm not meant for small dogs. Like, I need a big dog.
I think Rogue's a great size. She's very medium.
Rogue's a perfect size dog.
50 pounds. 50 pounds. She can sit on my lap and she won't suffocate me, but she's not, like, yuppie most of the time.
I don't know if we could, like, get a blue heeler, though, because TJ loves Rogue so much that, like, that would be his expectation. And if they're not like Rogue, it's just...
Well, the thing is, with her being a mix, I think I lucked out on a lot of maybe the more negative traits, because I'm on a lot of blue heeler pages, and they're, like, they have to crate their dogs, they have to take them on multiple runs throughout the day, like, she's a little lazy. And I know she's 10.
She's a lazy girl.
Lazy. And
I love that about her.
She's also never really torn much stuff up. Like, I know when I had went to college, there was an issue with her tearing up some of my mom's shoes, but my mom also left them out. So in my head, they were just not put up correctly.
It's the leaving your keys unlocked in your car and not thinking anybody's going to come steal it.
It is. Exactly. Exactly. Sorry, we went on that tangent for 30 minutes about scary things.
I didn't even know what we wanted to talk about today. Like, I had nothing. Like, I put some things in here. I deleted one because I have no idea what I meant, so I just deleted it. I was like, I don't know what that means.
Oh, well, one, did you see Mormon Wives? Season 3 premieres November 3rd or 13th? It ends with a 3. So,
beautiful.
Yeah. I want to know how they have time to film that. How 2 of the Mormon Wives have time for Dancing with the Stars. And how Taylor Frankie Paul has time to be the next Bachelorette. Tell me how.
And then Jen Affleck did that Dunkin' commercial with Ben Affleck. Did you see that?
That was so funny. Yes, I saw it.
It was. I think you sent it to me. Yeah. They're just doing the most. It made me laugh
pretty hard. They have so much time. Tell me how. Well, I guess they, and then, this is their job, though.
Their job. So. Yeah. And then Zach and Jen were doing a podcast I saw recently. And, like, I was actually agreeing with some of the things that Zach had to say that, like, toxic behaviors Jen was doing. And I'm just like, this is... She took out her IUD without telling him. So they could have another kid. That's crazy!
I feel like that's almost, like...
I feel like that's abuse on some level. That's not really consent on my level.
I was about to say, it would be like a guy purposely taking off a condom or breaking it. Like,
exactly.
That's not what they consented to be doing.
Exactly.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not going to use the R word, but that was the word that came to mind.
Therapy. She said that was before therapy, though. That's not excusable. That's crazy. That just does not sit right with me. I personally
don't like that guy either. What's his name? Is it Zach?
It's Zach. Yeah, I don't like him either, but, like, I agree that was not right for her to do to him.
Yeah, no, I'm not, I don't like that at all. But I never really liked them as a couple. So, not as a couple, just, like, they're not people that I would
as people
be friends with. Yeah, I wasn't going to say that, but they're not people I would be friends with.
No.
But I do have one thing I want to talk about, because I saw it online this week.
Okay.
So how many... First of all, for those of you who know us, and for those of you that don't, we are not an overly religious group. I go to church at Christmas and Easter. So this is my question for you, Zoe. How many communions do you think you have to have before you eat a whole Jesus Christ?
Oh, that's the little wafers, right?
Yeah. Like, they're the wafer, okay. It's the body of Christ. So
and
how
then the
many...
wine. The body of Christ.
Yes. So how many do you have to have before you've eaten a whole Jesus, you think?
Those things are so, like, I have a paper towel right here. I don't know why, but they're probably as thick as this paper towel. That's a lot of crackers. That's a lot of communions.
So, like, 700?
I would have to say every day from the day you're born to the day you die. Every day you're going to communion and eating one of these things.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about for, like, the average churchgoer that goes on a Sunday? I mean, I feel like probably like 700. If we're talking about, like, the mass... Yeah. Well, for me, for sure.
I'm talking about the
for
mass.
Somebody who goes... I'm probably 800, maybe 1,000. I actually didn't Google this to see if there was an answer, so there could be, but...
Okay, a communion... We're going to have to do some math here. Remember these numbers. Okay, a communion wafer weighs approximately 0.25 grams.
0.25, okay.
How much did Jesus weigh in grams?
You could have just done pounds and converted it.
Yeah, okay. So this is approximately 100 to 142 pounds. How was that approximate? He was either 100 pounds or let's do the middle. So like 120.
Okay.
Skinny king.
Well, back then they were starving.
So
but yeah. 120.
Okay. Pounds to grams.
Yeah.
Does that work? That conversion? Let's see.
Maybe.
Okay. It is... Okay, so we have 0.25 grams for the wafers. Jesus weighed 54,431 grams.
So do we times that by 0.25 or divide it by 0.25?
Times it by 0.25, I think.
Okay, well, you said
Let's try it, and then if the number seems ridiculous.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's 5, 4, 4, 3, 1. Did you do it? Are you doing the math?
4, 3, 1. Okay, 5, 4, 4, 3, 1 times 0.25.
Yeah.
13,607 wafer. Oh, wait. Yeah, 13,607.75 wafers.
That seems right.
13,000 wafers. Okay, so I guessed 1,000. So I was very off.
I think mine's closer. Because I think, I saw a comedian say he was like 30 something years old and he had been on the earth for 14,000 days. So from the time you're born to when you're 30 is how long it would take if you went to church or if you ate communion every single day. That's crazy. And you can only do it once a day. You can't do it multiple times a day. We can't cheat.
Honestly, that's not even enough. If you're 30 and you win 30 times 365, that's only 10,950. How many did we say it was? Right. You would have to be more than 30. Yeah. You'd have to be more than 30. And you'd also have to start eating these, like you said, from the moment you're born. Babies probably don't even start eating this shit until, like, 6 months. I don't know.
So you're set up for failure from the jump, is what I'm hearing. You can never eat
a lot.
Wait, that's a wafers. Where did you come up with that question?
I saw it on social media. I don't know where it came from. Okay. I just saw it and I was like, okay. That was really it.
I bet they would have had the math in the comments, so we didn't have to do that in front of all these people.
Yeah, you, me, Salem, and Roe.
We did it well, though. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, we figured it out. That's like
enough audience for me.
Yeah. But okay. Well, that's my question.
5. One of the weirdest things I've ever Googled is how much did Jesus weigh?
He was a skinny king. How much? He was 120 pounds. Wow. He's skinnier than I am.
100 to 142 pounds.
That's a very big.
Talk about a weight fluctuation.
That's like a 3-year-old child, 4-year-old child.
Literally.
That's basically imagine adding like a whole rogue to your body. Almost. She's 50.
No, thank you.
That's a lot of weight. She's dense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. What else do we got?
I have one in here, and I think I remember what I meant. Mine just says opened or closed doors. Do you think there are more opened doors? Or do you think you open doors more? Or do you think you close doors more? Like, not like metaphorically, like physically. I feel like personally I've closed most doors. Because, like, people who know us would know TJ opens, anytime we're together, he opens every single door. He opens my car door. He opens any door we go into. So I don't touch a door when we're together. But I close my doors.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about all the doors that automatically close. Like, all the doors that automatically close. Like, I walk into my office, that door closes behind me.
Automatically. Fair enough. I walk through a lot of automated doors, so, I mean...
So you're opening it.
I feel like I've closed more doors.
I feel like I probably open more. That's a good question, though.
This is a weird thing to think about. I think I saw it on the Basement Yard, of course. Yeah.
I haven't seen that episode. Are you a Patreon of theirs?
No.
Damn.
I think it was one of their older episodes. I think they also said one, like, do you think there are more wheels or something else? I don't remember what it was.
Probably wheels, because Lego makes a lot of wheels.
I can give you... Not Lego.
No, this is something that I saw a while
ago. Lego review the other day.
What do you mean made you? He put a gun to your head? Like...
No, he just put it on the TV and I didn't want to leave, so I watched a Lego review with him.
No,
it was a bad Lego review, like, so.
Lego, I'm pretty sure, is the number one tire/wheel manufacturer in the world. Because they can make so many. They're so tiny. I mean, I could be talking out of my ass here. I'm gonna do it. Is Lego the number one manufacturer?
Minions, fact check.
Girl, it's you and I here.
I think it's Michelin. I know. We're our own minions.
Is Lego the largest tire manufacturer in the world? AI overview says yes, by volume. They hold the world record, actually.
Yeah. Well, look at you not talking out of your ass.
I mean, it's AI
and
overview,
who said this
so
podcast
it really could be wrong.
Informational, educational.
I will say
we know how much Jesus weighs, and we now know that Lego is the...
A coworker did start listening to our pod, and he was less than thrilled with our opinions on how clouds are made. He was like, I'm a bite. Can you hear me now? What about now?
Yes.
Hello? Yo. One of my coworkers said that he's going to buy us a book on the how clouds work based on our previous episode talking about our theory on whether or not clouds are real. So, I'm not going to say his name because
today it was sunny as all get out, and it was just pouring down rain.
It's the government.
He should let us know. He should come on as a guest. Teach us about the books. Or teach us about the clouds.
Do you think that birds are just machines and they recharge on the electrical wires?
I've thought that birds work for the government forever. I don't trust birds of any kind. You know I don't like birds. Me and birds have a vendetta. I do think they're fake.
All birds? Like flamingos and penguins too?
Nah, penguins are cute. Just pigeons, really. I don't trust pigeons.
Yeah. I don't like the everyday bird. I do feel bad for pigeons.
They're just ugly and mean.
They were once domesticated pets, so I do kind of feel bad for them, but also I've had one shit on my head before, so I'm good.
I had one attack me after my parents told me they were getting a divorce, so we're just really, not friends.
Huh. That's terrible timing on the pigeon's part.
It's a really great timing. It was really perfect. Traumatized and then...
They told you that in public?
Excuse me, and then traumatized. No, it was my biological father and my stepmom. We were outside in the backyard.
Oh, okay.
And they told us. Or they were telling us one by one, which is crazy. They told me and then a pigeon swooped down and attacked my head.
Oh yeah, we were at the family dinner table. My parents decided to do that in one fell swoop. Everybody at once.
I think that's smart.
Salem trying to join our little...
There was 4 girls to tell. And you're just walking in and out of the house, just all crying, and we can't say what's going on. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a bit wild. I don't know what she wants. Ow! The claws!
Oh my god.
Not hurt.
Okay, well, I just want to chit-chat to you personally now. So I think we should tell them where we can find you, Amber. Oh my god, all the animals are coming over. Like Cinderella.
Right? You can find me at the Amber Allred on all forms of social media. And you can find our podcast on, everybody take a breath, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, hi Rogue, Patreon, and they are all linked. So you can find us on all of them. If I'm missing one, please hit me up because I feel like I got them all under control. But yeah, we have all of them now, and we have our little short reels, videos, or whatever on YouTube. So you can also just watch our shenanigans, small clips at a time. Where can they find you, Zoe? There's a bug in here.
They can find me at Zoe Chantal on Instagram, and you can find my TikTok on there. Boop. And you can find our TikTok at No Topics Just Vibes.
Yeah, I think on all forms of social media, we're no topics, just vibes. Bye.
Yeah, we got that bitch on lock.
Why does it say it's still recording?